You know, perhaps as a child you thought only of dolls as playthings. You slept with them at night, or maybe you displayed them proudly in a corner. But did you ever think that you could actually learn from your dolls? Our next guest has a fascinating story. I want you to meet Dr. Lucy High. She used her dolls to help her train and educate her special needs daughter. And I also want you to meet LaShawne. Hi, good to see you. This is fascinating. We have been setting up these dolls now for a while. As you can imagine, look at all the dolls. How many do you actually have in your collection?
Well, last time we counted, we had over 2,000.
Oh, my word. And how have they used them? When LaShawne was born, what happened?
When LaShawne was born, they gave me general anesthesia.
Yeah.
And she suffered as she asphyxiated in the birth canal and suffered brain damage as a result of
So the prognosis was what?
Prognosis was very poor at that time, and about 2 months later they noticed that her brain was not developing at an appropriate rate, and so they said that she would probably never walk or never talk or never function independently.
And yet I've seen her walk in here.
Yes.
I've talked to her. LaShawne, do you have a favorite doll? You want to tell me which is your favorite doll around here? This is your favorite? She might not want to talk right now, huh?
Christy.
Name is Christy? Neat. Why do you like her so much?
She's pretty.
She's pretty. She is very pretty.
Pretty doll.
And I like your dress today. You look very pretty, too.
Thank you.
The neat thing is, as I said earlier, we're going to see how a mother's love actually turned a daughter's life around. Love through the use of dolls. How have you used dolls in LaShawne's life?
Well, at an early age, we noticed that she had a strong attachment to dolls. And so I utilized the dolls as a means of holding her attention, because with special needs children, the attention span is very short. But if I could utilize the dolls because she loved them, then I could get through to her and hold her attention for a longer span of time.
So even when she was very little?
Even when she was very little.
And it worked. In what ways? Now, I see some of your dolls at home, and it's fascinating, too, how you have them displayed in your home, where you actually have them sometimes up on the walls, on the floors, everywhere.
And this is the beginning of the doll collection. LaShawne was about 3 years old at that time when we started.
And you have them labeled underneath. And what are the labels? What are the labels for?
The labels, that's the name of each doll.
And actually, though, you would label things around the house to get her used to being able to talk and being able to...
We labeled every item in the house to increase her word recognition and also her memory skills.
You actually have a fascinating background, not only a doctor in EDD, but you also have a doctor of dolls.
Yes.
Where did you get that?
Lifetime Career Schools. Her appetite for dolls became so great until I decided that I think it would be best if I learned how to make dolls. And so she inspired me to pursue a degree in doll artistry.
And then you also have a background in teaching as well. Do you think that gave you the patience then? Because you actually turned your home environment almost into a school environment.
Yes. I think the patience came from LaShawne.
In what way?
Because it took patience working with her and having to go over things over and over and over to help her to learn certain skills or concepts. And I think this translated into my teaching, and it also helped to make me a better teacher.
Okay, so if I would pick up a doll here, so if I would look around and say, okay, tell me how this doll helps LaShawne.
Okay, this is a doll that I used to get LaShawne in touch with her emotions. Special needs children don't really understand their emotions, and so this doll has 3 faces.
Turn it there. Oh, you're happy? Okay. Oh, very sad.
Then I could tell her how to conduct herself appropriately. And sometimes it means going to your room until you cool down.
Right, that's fascinating. So you have dolls that have helped her with hygiene. This little girl back here, what's her name?
That's Sister Hygiene, H-I-G-H.
J-E-A-N, Hygiene.
Sister Hygiene.
Did Hygiene teach you, LaShawne, how to brush her teeth all the time? What else did it teach? What did she teach?
Brush her teeth.
Brush her teeth? Yeah? Anything else?
No.
Just wash and keep clean? Yeah, that's great. Like to comb your hair is fixed so pretty today. Did you do that or did your mama fix it for you? Mama?
Yeah.
But like if you, okay, pick another doll and tell me what you taught her with it.
Okay, this is little buttons.
Little buttons.
And with this doll, we use this to help her learn some self-help skills like zipping, buttoning,
All right.
snapping,
Right.
how to tie a bow, how to tie her shoes.
That's great. So just for the use of dolls, in what ways, I mean, have you seen it and have you been out to talk to other special needs moms and dads to show them how this could help them?
No, I haven't. This was something that I just did for LaShawne. And also it helped her, we used dolls to help her learn how to groom her hair. Now she did this.
Look at you. That's beautiful. Well, that's still, so you have a lot of Barbies. What all different kinds? I see some soft sculpture in front of us that are just really cute dolls, all these on the table.
This is a collection that was inspired by LaShawne.
So all the bride and the bride and the groom, and how many bridesmaids, how many in the bridal party?
This collection is called the Emerald Eyes Yemeses, and it was inspired by LaShawne. I wanted to make her a present for her birthday. So I asked, what color do you want the eyes? And she said, green.
Yeah.
And I said, green eyes. That doesn't sound so well. So I said, what color do you want the dresses, LaShawne? So she said, green. And so I made her a collection of dolls. And she actually decided the name of the collection. I gave her 3 choices. I said, do you want these dolls to be called Emerald Eyes Ebony's, Emerald Eyes Kids, Emerald Eyes Yemeses? And she said Yemeses, Mama.
And what does that mean?
Well, it really has no significance. It just has a nice ring. Even though in South Carolina there's a town that's called Yamasee. It's spelled a little different.
So with all these dolls, and then you make dolls, I imagine some dolls get injured along the way, so they even have a doll hospital. Tell me about this little dolly that's in the hospital.
Okay, this doll belongs to one of my students whom I taught at Tennessee State University. And she came to us in pretty bad shape. We had to order a new wig for her, so we've replaced her hair. We're going to put a new hat on her. And then we tried to match the fabric so that we could maintain the same character of the doll.
Oh, right.
So we're going to make her a new skirt. And in order to maintain the character also, we're going to wash this in some Dawn, the lace, and use the lace and just make her a new outfit.
Do you find that to be the most delicate way to wash the clothes is in Dawn dishwashing detergent? Is that what you mean?
Any delicate dishwashing detergent is good. And sometimes just to clean the doll, we use alcohol.
You love dolls so much, you've even, named your house?
Sean's Doll House. At her request.
That's amazing. We have some more pictures, too, taken at home that you can tell me what we're seeing there. Is this the whole family?
This is LaShawne, my son and granddaughter. And this is when LaShawne was in the cotillion. She was the first special needs child in the cotillion.
There's Leland Statham. What is Leland Statham doing with you, LaShawne? Is he crowning you? Did he come to your party? Did he? That's great. They have a big party and use the dolls and everything there.
He's crowning her Queen of the Secret Garden.
I graduated.
That's you graduating. That's that. Congratulations. That's super. And now you hold a full-time job. And where do you work, LaShawne?
Rochelle Center.
Rochelle Center. What do you do? Do you earn a lot of money? Okay. What do you do? Can you tell me what your job is?
I forgot that.
You forgot it?
They have various projects that they work on. And since she's been at Rochelle Center, she's made tremendous progress in establishing her independence. And I do attribute this to the qualified and interested and caring personnel at the Rochelle Center.
That's great. Well, you're a fascinating woman as well. You've done so many different things. Teacher of statistics at TSU with all these dolls, and you've even written books on doll collecting. You make dolls, and you're a fascinating woman. It just shows what a mama's love, though, can do. It's not the dolls. It's the love behind the dolls. Thank you very much for coming on. You remind me of what my mama did for my brother, because he was told he'd never walk or talk, and my mama stuck in there with him, and a lot of patience. Nice to meet you, sweet girl. You can see her at the African American Culture Conference. It's a conference on history and culture, and it's happening Wednesday, and I put more information about that on our Talk of the Town hotline. We're going to be back with more after this.